Hey, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm back with the official last Wine Wednesday of 2020. Wow, how time flew by. I believe you're probably at over 50 wines I reviewed for you this year. Be sure to go back and check it out. As you can tell, I am really excited. Not excited because it's the end of the year and the last reviews I do for this year, but excited because, wow. Lots of good wines. I think I had some downgrades, in that list, but overall, I think it was a pretty good year, for wine reviews. And again, for those who are new, these are all wines you can find on the stores of your local liquor store, wine shop, and grocery stores. I pick out a couple of wines, do a review, give you my opinion, again, my personal opinion of my palate, to give you some sort of guide at what you can choose. Very, very simple. Thumbs up. Recommend the wine. 3/4. You know what? I would drink that wine if it's hanging at a party. Halfway. Not so much for me. Maybe for you. Let us all know. Thumbs down. Get that wine out of here. And one category that doesn't happen often, double thumbs up. Highly, highly recommend. You must go out and get it. Give it a try. So now, let's get, well, actually, it's not officially the last one. It's the last one that I'll do on a Wednesday. But I'll be doing another one tomorrow, a special wine review for a sparkling wine. That will officially be the last wine review of 2020. But for now, let's focus on tonight. Wine Wednesday. So tonight's wine, check this bottle out. Watch this. You're going to love this. Whoop. Short bottle. So short bottle of wine here. I mean, these are so great, for like 2 pours, or maybe just for yourself as a single pour, 375s, double, half the size of a full-size bottle. So give you a couple of pours of wine here. But what's most interesting is what's in the bottle. Let's see if we get that at good light. There we go. So Karl Erbes. Okay, Karl Erbes. This is going to be a 2018 Wurzgarten Riesling Kabinett. Well, what the heck is all of that? Well, it's all German to me. It's all German for you. But what we're saying is Wurzgarten is a growing section in the Mosel region. So this comes from the Mosel. Mosel is another region inside of Germany. I mean, all that's going to be for another show, or you can look it up, the German wine regions. But Wurzgarten specifically speaks about a growing area that's on a slope, a south-facing slope at a 70-degree slope in the Mosel, look at the river, which is a heck, but producing some fantastic wines. And I hear, has some of the oldest vines in Germany. So for this one here, we're going to be looking at 8.5% alcohol, Kabinett. Now that's an interesting word, Kabinett. All right, excuse my German, I'll do my best. So Kabinett has a lot to do with the level of sweetness in a category, a quality category of German wines. So in this particular category, what's it, they call it? Here we go. Prädikatswein. That was a mouthful. That category of quality level wines gets broken down into sweetness level. Kabinett being the top level, meaning that it's less sweet and can also be dry if it's like a classic or a classic Kabinett, which would be dry, even drier. But just basic Kabinett would be the less sweeter section. Then you go to Spätlese. Then you go to Auslese. Baron Auslese, Trockenbaron Auslese, and Eastwein. Wow. Again, we're going to hold that for another show. I bet you I could do a nice little series on German wines and its regions and the taste and the quality levels. That sounds like a plan. But let's do this. So Karl Erbes, Kabinett 2018, half bottle, screw cap. Pick this one up. One, because I'm familiar with the wines. I believe that there's some excellent wines that are being made by Karl. In addition to that, I thought the bottle's nice. Just some screw in that screw cap. I mean, woo! You can smell that. If I didn't say it earlier, or if I didn't say it loud enough, the grape is Riesling. Okay? Now, you know how I feel about screw caps. If it's a bad wine, that means it went into the bottle that way. But I don't stand on ceremony. Screw cap, synthetic cap, or traditional cap, it all works for me. Oh, cool bubbles. You can't see them, huh? You got these cool bubble rings in here. That's awesome. So dark bottle, protect the wine. Wow, I mean, just from here, I can smell the citrus in this wine. And in my color here, we have a kind of gold hue to it. All right, so it starts off clear, comes down to gold, but not deep gold, but a golden hue to it. I mean, it's like shining, like sheen. How awesome is that? Let's get that nose. Again, as I said, nice citrus, almost like a orange. Mmm. Oh, wow. You get pick up some stone fruit, and there's a wow. What is that? It's almost like a little mineral note, but it's just very well blended. Kind of like a little wax. Mmm. Citrus, little stone fruit, white peach, apple. I'll go for. Wow, that nose, I can just go on and on about this nose because right now it's like very well chill, but as it warms up, it's going to give off even more of its aromatics or its bouquet. Now for the rinse, you know how I feel about the rinse. No acidity, no play. Here we go. Wow. Nice acidity. You know, like blended in. It's not mouth-watering. It's not like a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, but acidity is there. Very well blended. You get that kind of tang, you know, blended in, like almost is like you when you bite into an orange and you had something sweet with it. Okay, so you get that kind of like orange tang to it with nice fruit of apple. Not a Granny Smith type apple. Maybe a Honeycrisp kind of apple. Finish medium. Say like a medium plus, not long, but medium. It goes in strong, then just like mellows out. But nice, pleasant. Now for the taste. You know those honeysuckle flowers? When you like take the hit, you get that quick burst of honey. I don't know how honeybees and hummingbirds can get a lot out of that, but anyway, you get that. You get that whiff of honey on the taste. You know, as you take it into the mouth. You know, it has a nice sweetness level to it. Okay, it's Kabinett, and it's not Kabinett Trocken or Kabinett Dry, but Kabinett. You know, the upper level or the highest level of being less sweet. So it has like a little sweetness level to it. Again, very pleasant drink if you're a Riesling drinker and want something that has a sweetness to it, but not over the top sweet, not cloyingly sweet, but has some character. You won't go wrong here. You can almost tell what I'm leaning. I like that. I like that citrusy, orangey finish to it. I thoroughly enjoy that, you know, blended in with that kiss of honey and apple. So, for the, let's get my German back again. I got my mouth watering from the acidity. The Karl Erbes Wurzgarten Riesling Kabinett. Your Wisconsin wine guy is going to give that a thumbs up. Okay? A thumbs up. You know, it makes me wonder how this will be if it were aged. I'm going to have to go find myself another small bottle and see if I can sit on it for 10 years. God will. Let's do another pour of this. I mean, I'm really digging this. I hope you're digging this. But before I go, I want to thank all of you for hanging in with me, sharing the videos with your friends, finding some discoveries yourself, getting an understanding about different wines. I really enjoy giving it to you. Let me get another sip here. Wow. And I definitely look forward to giving you more. This is your Wisconsin wine guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your wine. Again, half bottle. For one, for two, Karl Erbes, 2018. Thumbs up. Ciao!